We live.
Yeah, I'm gonna call
Live as a motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck your opinion.
Oh shit.
They gonna talk.
Football season.
They gonna tell you what they gonna tell you.
Your teams are done. It's football.
Truth is, man, ain't nobody got the answers. No advice. No advice. Niggas talking, but I'm ticking. No advice. They be talking, but they faking. Know it's life. Niggas fake, can't relate. No advice. No advice. No advice. Niggas talking, but I'm ticking. No advice. They be talking, but they faking. Know it's life. Niggas fake, can't relate. No advice. You a lie. Want me to that probably. Probably want me to need your ass, won't let me be like Cardi. Wanna rap this wave like Harley, hey this GP back that Harley. Put it to the back, that's a car seat. You know my time is costly. Sprinkle that shit parsley, I got that sauce, it's saucy. She wanna be baby Mari, no time for that, I'm sorry. I let this cold world scar me, now no one can disarm me. Me and my weed that army, I'm too thorough, feel like Ron G. Musta gave me gas, can't feel my legs, I think I'm 1G. The other shit was trash, I swear to God, I thought they punked me. Lunch me, they can never hush me. Niggas barely can touch me. Maneuver life is rugby. Less depression when she fuck me. Live it up with my head up. Oh, Terry Moe told me get your bed up. Oh, been too real, can't be exposed. Everybody E-boy think like Skull. Think like Skull. Matter of fact, bitch, I think like Roll. But with my knee, bitch, I get that. Never gonna let that go. No advice. No advice. Niggas talking, but I'm ticking. No advice. They be talking, but they faking. Know it's life. Niggas fake, can't relate. No advice. No advice. No advice. Niggas talking, but I'm ticking. No advice. They be talking, but they faking. Know it's life. Niggas fake, can't relate. No advice. Winita told me I'm gon' make it, but she won't be here to see it. That one day before my B-Day, damn, that broke my heart to pieces. Told me get your shit together, please don't hang around no leeches. Man, my auntie young, listen, your love was decent. Love wasn't what I needed. Gone some years, but I'm still grieving. Man, I've been through shit. You look close, you probably see me bleeding. Whole world, no surprise if you see me sneezing. Don't trust niggas with that talk. See, I got my reasons. Don't trust bitches with that walk, especially around that season. They say you walk like a boss. Ooh, my lap with that high fight believing. Shout out Doc for believing. Got me started, I was reaching. I'm succeeding, see me leading. Yeah, damn, I'm so GMO. Hell yeah, we rock the world when they play ball. But without my niggas, I never been this far. So I'm like Jesus for my people, I'm taking all the scars. No advice. No advice. Niggas talking, but I'm ticking. No advice. They be talking, but they faking. No, it's life. Niggas fake, can't relate. No advice. No advice. No advice. Niggas talking, but I'm ticking. No advice. They be talking, but they faking. No, it's life. Niggas fake, can't relate. No advice.
What's up,
Yes, sir. Sam.
Y'all ain't gonna have me on here long at all, but I'm in Charleston. I had to eat some crazy.
Oh, okay. Let me get it started. When I get my lungs together. Woo! No advice. Hey, Don, before you do what's that, Don? We gotta get the artist a shout out.
Gboy most requested.
That's the whole name? Gboy most requested?
Yeah. Somebody got feedback.
I don't know. It might be me. Let me check. Let me see.
Yo. Yeah, Dan, it might be you. Well, hold on. I still hear it. Y'all hear the feedback? Yo. Oh, let me see. Yo. Oh, that might be you, Mike.
You cold again?
Yo.
What up?
Yeah, I don't hear you now. Yeah.
You don't hear me?
No, I hear you. I didn't hear Mike.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. I don't hear the feedback.
That was good. You good though?
Yeah. We good.
You talking about? See, we going live a little tight. See, that's you. That's the producer. We always going live, and we got to make sure we do our motherfucking checks. I ain't get to do my makeup. Ain't shit prep. You know what I mean? I ain't get to do seeing. You know. But anyway, we what it do? What it do? Live from the pit that obviously don't give a shit.
Just fuck your ass.
Can't get no. Anybody who see, because we live, we've been doing this for like 5 shit that go on here. Fuck your opinion podcast. But anyway, what it do? Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
This is Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
And Don is a little shaky tonight. I'm Toucan Dan. Mike Zen. What the fuck can happen? It used to be before Angry Mike, but now I guess we ain't talked to the brother in a few weeks, and he done went through a few things. So now it's Mike Zen. No more Angry Mike for the viewers. Now it is Mike Zen. And always my man Sam's, Charleston Sam's right there. Charles, you said you and Sam, what you doing? You say you having some crab legs or something, Sam? What you doing there, man?
Oh, yeah. We out here in Charleston. So I thought I was gonna jump in real quick.
And that is Charleston, South Carolina. For those who don't know and who are geographically stupid, Charleston is in South Carolina. I didn't know how else to put it. You know what I mean? Somebody be like, "What the hell is Charleston?" Charleston is South Carolina. And probably with all how's the environment and shit down there? I mean, you know, this coastal tornado, hurricane shit, and fucked a lot of shit up. So how's it down there in Charleston?
It feels good out here. We just did some kind of little history tour carriage type thing with a horse and all. Like, that was cool. Now we about to at some random place. I forgot the name, man. Got to get some food though.
Oh, okay.
Hey yo, hold on. Before we start off, man, we want to give prayers and thoughts to Rocky, man. Rocky got a little situation going on. I think he said it was pulmonary embolism. So yeah, he actually made a post. So yeah, he's dealing with that.
I thought it was live from the hospital, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did. He said what it was. I was going to generalize what was up with him, but he said, you know, he going through it. But yeah, he said everybody, you know, keep him in their prayers and thoughts. So yeah, shout out to Rock, yo, my cousin.
Shout out to Rock, man. Make you come on back, make a speedy recovery, and get back on this show because, you know, we love talking shit as we always do, kicking our normal topics here, man. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about this weather shit. Have y'all seen the clip where the brother was doing a news interview and the white dude jumped out the truck and ran up on him while he was doing? I can't remember the brother's name at the moment. If you do, just chime in on it. But that was some crazy shit.
Opportunity, bro. He messed up a golden opportunity to whoop that boy ass on national TV, and I have no issues with it. He should have whooped that boy ass.
So he jumped out on him? He
was reporting from the hurricane or tornado. He was reporting like live in Louisiana as this thing started to unfold with the storm, and this white dude parks his truck off in the distance. And I don't know, maybe he felt like, I don't know what issues he had with the brother, but he decided to just run up on national TV. First, the guy tried to tell a cameraman, like, yo, let's switch positions so we can get this guy out of camera focus. The guy didn't like that, so he jumps in now I gotta look it up. But he jumps in the face of the guy who's doing the weather. It's a young black dude. White boy jumps in his face, and they cut the camera, but you can immediately see it was about to go left.
That's crazy.
He's probably
Dan,
talking about his squad.
what's up with Dan? Dan, oh, you
But
hey man, you eat like shit. Hey,
is that
Chris, you
me?
eat like shit. That's Chris.
Hold on. I know this is not this nigga crunching right now.
Hey, Chris, eat like shit over there. So we got you. Hey, we got. Hey, yo,
Hey, hey,
you over
that
there?
remind,
It sound like you creeping up the steps, nigga. Like you sound like.
Come on, man. Take that a little bit, man. Come on.
hey, that
Hey,
remind
yo,
me.
Dan, what you want? What you want to start with, man?
Hey, Don,
I'm
that
trying to
remind me
pull
of
this
that.
quick one up.
That remind me of that chip bag with Rocky. Remember Rocky had that damn chip bag making all that damn noise.
Oh man, he was killing us that day. He was
They talk
killing us.
about, they talk about, 'cause you over
Oh,
there crunching.
you about to pull something up?
Yeah,
Hey, hey, I might jump back in a little bit. Let me eat this food because I hear me biting.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, keep your chewing down, man. God dang.
I was on
yeah, I was
the got over here banging, but
Yeah.
You in the spot with the good food.
Shit,
yeah, you know what? You know what the wildest shit is? I've never been down south to actually eat cooking from down south. I've never really myself. I've traveled that far south to like South Carolina, North Carolina. I mean, farthest I've probably been in the is Virginia, Georgia, Alabama. I never actually got a chance to go to those places and enjoy good Southern cooking. I think that's something that I need to do.
Oh yeah, good food, man. Real good food down here. There's good
You
food
might,
everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
what's different than what you
yeah,
like.
it's different.
So
Yeah, sometimes it's just having something different, man. Like a different meal.
it's something
Sometimes
different
it's
in a different place, different environment.
And also,
You
you
know,
know, the food taste, the land produces different tastes in food also, you know.
that's true too. Like by the coast, you know what I'm saying? By the coast, the seafood is always just gonna be better.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. It's
Like
definitely
down
gonna be better.
south, I would think this what we consider more or less soul food still because we're black people, you know. But to me, from what I understand and what I, you know, talking to people, the soul food in the South is way different than what's considered the North or the northeastern part selling soul food. You know what I mean? People talk about North Carolina barbecue and different things like that. You don't think so? Well, let me know. Let me know, Mike.
Hold on, Dan. Let me stop you right there, man. That's somebody from the South. Y'all ain't got no fucking soul food. The slaves from down here came up there, nigga. It's all the same food. It's
Well,
just
I
when
mean, like I
you
said, you hear a lot of
really
people say
getting it.
different things, man. You know, they often say,
When
well,
you getting it.
you know, you down the south, they say, well, you know, you ain't taste barbecue till you taste it from North Carolina. You know, like, well, I cook barbecue in DC. They're
I
like,
don't feel
nah,
like that. I don't feel like that at all. Because I mean, Texas barbecue is its own style of barbecue. The
right.
barbecue in Kansas City, it's its own thing. You know what I mean? South Carolina shit, it's their own thing. You know, I mean, there's certain stuff that's just gonna be geographically like we do a lot of hash down here, but that still go back to the history here. You know what I mean? All the food's it's always gonna be historical.
Oh, okay.
You just pop up on the show like
Everybody wants to be in the show, man.
This how we doing? You just popping up on
We
the show?
live, baby. This is live. This is COVID live. So, you know, many people can't jump in their conversation. Look, hey, yeah, but no, Don, let me get to this joint right quick. I wanted to show this is what I was talking about. The guy Shaq Brewster. Let me just show this right quick, Don, since you asked about it. What the hell am I doing?
Oh, you seem to be doing pretty good, Sam.
See, I ain't got my stuff all queued up. See, usually Don's good at this. I'm trying to work my way into the production booth, so I got to work on my queuing, my story, because we ain't supposed to be showing. We ain't sponsored
you got
by
that.
no goddamn
You got it. You got that shit mute, right?
You go get the whole
You
video
hear?
knocked.
No, we can't hear it. You got shit the audio.
Shit. See now, that's what I'm saying, Don. I gotta get my audio. Now I gotta get the audio.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you click
damn,
that.
I didn't know he put his hands on him.
Yeah, run that back down, but hey, just reshare it. Just go back out and then bring it back in. You got you got to click that audio share audio button.
See, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
You said, yeah, that was a little aggressive, yo. That was an ass whooping and waiting right there. That was like, hey, kick my ass. Like, hey, are you gonna do it?
I'm with Sims on that. I'd have went ahead and got me one off on that one. Especially if he grabbed me.
I mean, the audio. I mean, just looking at it, without hearing anything, it looks like, hey, he should have got hands put on that. The audio might make it even more
worse.
The audio might.
On first observation, the black dude, when he got grabbed, looked a little shook. He looked a little.
He's like, okay, let's move.
Yeah, his eyes was security. It wouldn't let me beat your ass. It was, do we got security? That's what was in his eyes.
And Don, it went, like I said, it was real quick because they cut the news feed, man. But
it's crazy.
He cut it quickly. It almost got nasty, but he cut it real quick before he really got to what was considered an issue. I hate this shit here. We went to find out. Excuse me, those folks who's watching this. She like, yo, they showing 100 commercials.
Oh, we don't see it now.
You don't see it now?
Yeah.
Going around, I'm going to turn this way because, we deal with some people every once in a while. But I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs a little help right now.
Hey.
Yeah.
He became
Yes.
He was asking for it.
Hey, Don, I want to see the full clip before they cut because he definitely first the guy was being belligerent. So the brother Shaquille Brewster, that's what he was. He was in I think he was in the Carolinas doing a report, and the guy decides to jump out his truck and just verbally assault this man while he's doing his job. So they didn't want to really get into the fact that maybe he whooped his ass. So they just let it go as him just cutting back.
No more.
What's that?
Y'all ain't moving, man. Y'all been in the same spot with the same faces for a minute.
Really?
Shit, I'm moving.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah.
I can't fucking see me or you niggas.
Oh, you jacked up right now. That's you then. See, that's on you.
No, well, I put the link in you gave me, man. I put the link in.
You don't see me? That's weird.
I mean, our 3 pictures are up here, but that's it.
Hold on.
So nobody can see me?
Yeah.
But you can't see me. Okay. Nah, I can't see myself though. Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on.
Yeah, you good.
There you go.
Man.
Wait a minute. There you go.
Yeah.
Right, well.
Yeah, you was good, man. Because I was looking at the Facebook feed. You was good.
Now everybody's back. Okay.
I couldn't
with the video. I couldn't see y'all. Y'all were just stuck for a minute.
Yeah, your bar just took a red. Your bar went in the red for a second, but it
might have been the video. But we live. This shit. You see what type? Now that's live television. Professional production, and you see how left that shit goes.
Oh, man, I want to get this video right quick, man.
Okay, go ahead.
What part of Mississippi are you in, and what are you seeing?
Gulfport. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi, Craig, and I'll tell you the biggest sign, the biggest indicator that I saw this morning about the force of the storm last night is that the mail delivery has returned.
Shit starting. That's a Stone Cold Steve Austin pop up, man.
Right. He pulled
it. That's a Stone Cold Steve Austin right there, yo. Can of whoop ass.
The rain has stopped. The wind is still going there.
Hey, yo.
I think we even have a random person going around. I'm going to turn this way because, we deal with some people every once in a while. But, one thing that we are noticing is that the mayor said the curfew is still in effect. The curfew is going to be going on for at least until a period of time in which they can go ahead and go and survey all the damage. They did get some reports of some down power lines, of some trees that have fallen, or at least limbs that have fallen. So they're going to go ahead and do that survey to make sure that they're okay. Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs a little help right now.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? They should let.
Hey.
And you see the left hand let go of the mic. He's about to put that hand on it.
You think the hand was getting?
Look at his left hand come out of his pocket.
Oh yeah. He wasn't scared. He definitely was scared.
So was that his hand or the white guy's hand?
The black guy, Shaq. You see how his hand came? He was ready to get it together.
We have a person who needs a
he pushed it. You see it. You see, hey, look, see? Hey, guys, okay. Now you see.
Now, all right, yeah. Okay, yeah, all right, let's start over. He
said
that last one wasn't there. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I think my man will finna handle his business because he felt right at that point.
Hey, Mike, that's low.
He ain't running. There it is. This dude.
Yeah, he ain't running. Yeah. He wait a minute. This motherfucker's gonna pop off. Okay, all right.
Like I said, you see
it.
Yeah, because he definitely wasn't budging. Like, it ain't like he was like, it ain't like he just like, oh shit.
Right, yeah.
He probably want to stay bitch ass nigga, yo. This bitch ass nigga right here, yo. I'm about to lay hands on this motherfucker right now.
And like I said, if you watch, when he dropped his left hand from them, when he freed his left hand from the mic and he put out his right, you let him. He was like, okay.
Yeah. He's setting up to throw a left cross.
Yeah, hey, Mike, that's what it looks like, right?
Shaq might got hands.
Hey,
Shaq got hands. From the looks of it, Shaq got hands. Cause he ain't moving away like he ain't moving away like he not moving like he threatened. Like he's trying to save his job. He's trying to save his job.
In second,
I mean,
listen. But then he about to take the job.
Right.
He already turned the camera now.
Yeah.
Dude, you see him come, but you know he is black in America. So
look, you see hey Don, actually the first contact was made by Shaq. Look, he put it. He
already did.
Man, that's premeditated, and you got a right to stand your motherfucking ground. This guy done came damn near 70 yards to where you at. So now you can't say I'm starting a problem. Plus, you got press credentials. You got press credentials, my man. So you're there covering the storm. So while this guy is who knows? You know, they can spin it. I didn't hear what was the white guy screaming in the background, because that's probably detrimental to this shit.
He called them dickheads and said something about they're not giving the accurate. He said something
about accurate. Yeah,
he said you're not being accurate, and
you're not being accurate.
Something called him a fuckhead or something. But you know what? On the flip side of this guy has been charged. He's been accused of actually locked up.
But look at this Stone Cold pull up though, man. This some Stone Cold shit right here, man. I've seen this shit.
Craig, and I'll tell you the biggest indicator that I saw this morning about the force of the storm last night is
that will be fun.
We saw postal workers.
Yeah, I would just wanted to do was a little shaky, but he did hell what he did. And he probably fucked dude. I mean, shit. They did cut that shit. They cut that shit quicker than motherfucker. Because they want to delay. Because they got that shit on delay anyway.
Yeah, it says this guy's name is Benjamin Eugene Dagley, 54, was picked up by marshals in Dayton, following the incident in Gulfport, Mississippi. So yeah, he actually got picked up and they gave his ass a lockup for aggravated. You know, it's not assault, but aggravated battery.
Being an aggravating motherfucker.
Right, being an asshole. Yeah, he just got charged for that. I'm with y'all though. He should have dropped. If he'd have dropped that left on, and he kind of did the. I don't want to sound racial. Please don't. I mean, I hate, but he did the white guy thing. He led the conversation with his chin, and usually when you lead a conversation with your chin, that's the first thing that's going to get hit. Hey Mike, Don, any dude who come out chin first into the argument, well, I tell you this, he's the first one going to sleep. Like you went into an argument, chin out.
That's hilarious. He come with his chin up, like for a target type of shit. Right. Like, I don't like you. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, most motherfuckers trying to hide that motherfucker.
Them the ones that get hit first.
Yeah, hey, them the ones that go to sleep for any time. Yeah, anytime you see somebody in an argument and one guy is coming in chin first, he's going to sleep.
Oh yeah, he going night. Betty by time.
But yeah,
well, I mean, not to be racial, but you know, I mean, we know, you know what, fuck, it is what it is. You know, some white folks are crazy. Some niggas is crazy. So let's not be surprised by Louisiana white folks running up on a news broadcast because you clearly
Mississippi. No, he's from Mississippi.
They say go for it.
Yeah, okay. Gulfport, Mississippi. So whatever.
It's Mississippi. That's worse. It's not better. That's worse.
It get worse.
Have you seen black people in Mississippi around white people? Because they do this.
Really?
Oh hell yes. Oh,
I heard that it still have issues there.
Absolutely. I mean, that's old school, good old boy network. Much like the one I live in, or Texas, or Georgia, or Florida, or the United States, or
yeah, but or the United States. You got that right. All right, Don, what you got?
Tell me I'm lying.
Hey, Don, I think that's you on the
when you say women to support the
echo. Yo,
Splame got it. That sounds great. He's gone. What's next? We got to take over this motherfucking shit, man. What's going on?
This story here, I don't know if you heard it. Hold on.
That ain't me. I was in the cut. That ain't me. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, Angry White. Yo. Hold on, man. That's you.
Oh my God, why you keep trying to blame me for this? All right, let me see what we got. All right, audio input is that.
Yo. Yeah, that's you, man. Hold up. Dan.
Yo.
See, it's something on your end.
What's what?
Let me do. Cause see, I got this. I'm on a new phone.
All right.
Is that better?
Yo.
Mic check.
I can still hear.
Yeah, we got like a little feedback on you.
Yo.
I mean, I wonder if that's. I wonder if that's because it's coming out of the.
Yeah, it's the headphone. Yeah, you got to do the headphone thing.
Don, can you?
Yeah. That's Angry Mike with the
Gotta take a quick commercial break, y'all.
All right, y'all talk.
Yo.
Hold on, man.
Sorry, folks who watching at home, man, but you know how this shit is, baby. You've been rocking with us this long, you know how it go. See, and I got echo cancellation, noise suppression, all that shit on here.
Yo.
I don't hear it now.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Everything sound good
now.
Yeah,
okay, cool. Well, then, what I did is I put it through the headset. So
all right. Yeah, that was just us playing back on your jump. That's what that was.
But yeah. That's
sometimes you never. Sometimes you don't know, man.
We live, baby.
Yeah, we did a whole episode.
I still ain't moving. Shit.
You good? You good?
To eat booty game. You saying women is eating the booty? Yeah, women eating the booty. Wait, what? Yeah. I don't know whether to make noise for that or not.
Yeah, I get 8 out.
Wait, what?
I get 8 out. Hey, listen, man. Check this out.
All right, Trick, you don't have your legs in the air, though.
It depends. We don't need to think about it.
When you say women to support the eat booty game, you saying women is eating the booty?
Yeah, women eat the booty.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't know whether to make noise for that or not.
Yeah, I get 8 out.
Wait, what?
I get 8 out. Hey, listen, man. Check this out.
All right, Trick, you don't have your legs in the air, though.
It depends.
Yeah, well.
Trick Daddy's been trending with this story here. Yeah, my homeboy, Trick Daddy, Godfather of Florida, come out and say he like to get his salad tossed by women. He said he enjoys it. He said that's something a part of relationships that he like with women, the way he gets. You know, I don't know if he like jelly on here. What is that? I like jelly on mine. I don't know, but I don't know what his preference is. We didn't really get. It's more to this interview. If you don't know, this is Noriega's Drink Tramps.
Hold on, didn't this shit happen before though? Didn't this interview been happening?
That's an old last interview, man.
So how this shit get? Because it's been trending for some reason for this week. For some reason, this shit been trending. Like this shit been trending this week.
Love and Hip Hop, Florida.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why it's trending because
because Noriega is on there. That's right. Noriega's on Love and Hip Hop, Florida. So I guess they brought this clip back. Just
I remember this shit. I actually remember this shit. We was actually laughing like shit about this jump, but yeah, you can't. But hey, I was like, damn, why trending? But that's crazy that they brought this shit back up. Which is
to each his own. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to say about that. We don't have anybody. Look, yo, I see we only got a couple of viewers, but anybody
that's a very cryptic answer, Dan.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a very cryptic answer, man.
Hey, yo, hey, fuck it, yo, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and answer for you, yo. Ain't no eating my ass out, yo. I'm good, yo.
No, I'm not with any kind of ass.
Don Gotti Nash is not getting his ass eaten out. I'm good. I'm chilling. Ain't no leg. Hey, nigga should have his legs in the air. I'm just saying. It ain't.
You know what? Honestly, it ain't too many times when you on your back as a man having sex. Even if you know, I don't give a shit. It's reverse cowgirl. If they ride you low fat, most time you sitting up. You either sitting up on the bed, you sitting up on the couch, you sitting up in the. It ain't too many times. And think about it. I mean, really think about it as men. How many times and I'm not being too graphic going into your bedrooms and all, but just think about it as men. How many times can you recall as a man having sex and you on your back for what period of time?
I mean, we are getting explicit. You can't. A man can't be on his back. Yeah, man can't be on his back. Yeah, man could be on his back, but it could be for a while.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. On your back, then when your legs go up, I mean,
sex is sounding mad boring right now, man. All right, well, each their own, baby.
It just seems like a normal thing. If you on your back, somehow your legs going up. It don't even. Even if you were chilling watching TV and you laying on your bed, at some point your toes might not go up, but you might even bend your knees to get comfortable. Nobody lays flat on their goddamn back to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, your knees might slide. Your knees might slide up.
Yeah,
it's
all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, not me. No, I ain't with all that.
Each his own.
Yeah. But that's just a whole different thing, you know, because you know when you got that's the funny thing, because Kevin Hart made a joke, a stand-up joke a few years ago, and he spoke about like other couples sharing intimate secrets about their relationships, and he was like, your girl get mad at you at the table, be like, yeah, but at least I ain't the one
ass. Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. All right. I'm a strong believer in this. If you're ashamed, you shouldn't do it. Or if you're embarrassed to see somebody's face when they hear about you doing it, you shouldn't do it. However, if you don't give a fuck, then live your life.
Hey, Trick Daddy don't give a fuck. He comes off. He always came off like that. And I don't think he gave no shit like that.
I agree.
I just ain't comfortable, you know, in that type of situation. You know that's it. But Trick always came off like a motherfucker that don't give a fuck. And he on this joke, he'll give a fuck. He said sometimes. How you say that shit? Sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. I mean that's a motherfucker that's comfortable. And I don't even, like I said, I just ain't comfortable. Like I'm.
And Don, you know what? And I heard from in another interview separated from this, but Lil Duval, he's from Florida. He also spoke on that. He said that ass eating thing. He said in Florida That's a normal part of, like, I guess the sex culture there. It's like it's not really a taboo for people to eat ass in Florida. So maybe that's a Florida thing. It was either a little Duval or T-Pain. I'm sorry, T-Pain. They spoke on that, and he was like, "Yo, in Florida, it's a normal thing. It's a part of the sex culture where if you eat ass in Florida, it ain't nothing like somebody, it's not where everybody gonna take a breath and draw back from you. So maybe every place has different cultures, different practices. Maybe a part of Florida. We don't have anybody from Florida on the show, but if you're from Florida, you watch Fuck Your Opinion, you want to weigh on this, please weigh in on it. But they say Florida kind of has a culture of ass eating between men and women. It's not something that's really frowned upon down there. So
no, I can't hear what y'all saying.
You see, you can't hear us, Mike?
There you go. No, I got you. Now I hear you. Gotta say something real quick.
Yo.
All right, I got you. All right, y'all.
Yeah, but like I said, man, so maybe it's a part of culture. Yo, if you're from Florida and you watch the podcast, Fuck Your Opinion, or you on Facebook, you on anything that's Fuck Your Opinion social media, and you want to chime in on this. Like, man, look, I'm from Daytona, I'm from Opelika, I'm from Miami, Orlando, wherever. Ass eating is just a Florida thing. We just get down to it. So, I don't know.
I'm good. That's not part of. It's not part of me. I'm good.
Yeah, that's not in the
DC. To each his own.
Hey, the DC culture, we so homophobic. You can't even eat fucking hot dogs in DC no more. We homophobic to the point where you can't.
I got all kind of homosexual people in DC. What are you talking about?
But I'm talking about the culture of DC. Now you can't even eat hot dogs as a grown man in public. Somebody will stop me like, "Oh, you got the glizzy." You be like, "Wow, the glizzy." It's a whole culture here. It is. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah,
it's a whole culture, man. We get into that another time.
I love hot dog. All right.
Hey, yo, I'll be back in a second, man. But this is the Bishop Sycamore Jones.
Okay, I don't know if you heard about this one, Mike. This is a somehow you know how they have remote colleges like University of Phoenix. University of Phoenix graduate, fuck your opinion, because I know some people like, you went to college online. But anyway, you know they have University of Phoenix online college. This is an online high school. This is this is basically full of as you said, the vocational students. These are not like the normal high school graduates. These are people who maybe just getting a GED, 18, 19, these not 15, 14-year-old kids. But anyway, they somehow duped ESPN into watching and actually filming one of their live football games on national television. Okay,
that's smart. That's smart.
But this is a goddamn. They don't even have a campus, and they lost 58-0. That's another thing. They actually lost. They lost to an actual high school team. Now most of these guys are like you say. I wouldn't say call them high school dropouts. We say high school hopefuls. People that want to still continue their education. So I'm not going to talk shit on trying to down anybody who's trying to get a GED or still better themselves. But these are a bunch of high school hopefuls who played a bunch of high school kids and got their ass with 58-0. So because of that, the ESPN, and it's still a report, almost like the sports reporters. So they start doing investigations, digging and trying to get into what the school's credentials, and because they were actually naming the players and universities they're going to go to in the following year, and some of them weren't even, and they don't even know if they were actually eligible for these colleges. They were, here Dave Mancini, prospect for Miami U next year, and everybody's like, oh shit, he might be going to Miami U. So then the broadcasters and everybody start looking up these guys and players. Come to find out these motherfuckers was going, these basically guys that was going to school to get a GED at an online high school.
Well, man, good for them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
I can't say nothing.
They actually
Good for
had
them.
their own kids. They actually had their own kids in the stand instead of they actually had their kids there rooting for. They knew something was wrong when a guy went out and and when he went to go wave at his family, his son was like 10 years old, and he was like, Dad, go, Dad, go. He's like, wait a minute, that guy has a 10-year-old son and he's a junior in high school.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so they are high school kids, or they're not high school kids? I don't think I understand. Are these adults posing as high school kids to play a football game, or are they high school kids that were kicked out of regular high schools?
No, they're basically adults. They're not 15 and 16-year-old. These are 19, 18, 20, some in their 20s.
Those not, they're not. That's all. Well, I mean, I guess the ones in their 20s, but I don't know.
You playing a bunch of you playing
so this shit
laws.
So this shit was like a scheme, pretty much with the team, right?
I guess that's what I'm hearing. And then high school kids beat them.
And then they got beat by a bunch of high school kids. Varsity. They got beat by a bunch of 58 to zip.
Well, it looks like they got paid back for whatever they was trying to do. So I can't speak to whether or not it's good or bad. I don't think I really understand the complete gravity of the whole thing. But
basically, they went and duped ESPN. The biggest part about it is they got ESPN
on that part
to actually televise their game. So I guess to them that was like their glory Rudy moment. Like, yo, we're gonna go out here and we're gonna live out whatever our glory days that was on the football field. We got a team to players. ESPN guys show up and show out, and you get blown out 48 to zip though.
Yeah,
get your ass beat on ESPN.
Nobody gonna get scouted, so we ain't gonna worry about that part. So whatever it is, I hope they made it right then. It's over.
Well, they're actually under prosecution. It's a few things that the laws after they had just that. Yep, no bullshit.
Trying to make up a law, huh? You do ESPN. That's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, hey, you know what? That sounds pretty right to me.
It's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
Dog the bounty hunter has a pass. Dog the bounty hunter has a pass to use the N-word. Doesn't make me racist. But check this out.
That's him.
Well, let me ask you about that. That moment 15 years ago.
Yes, sir.
That phone call with your son.
Correct.
You were using language, and over 6 times during that call, you used the N-word.
Yes, sir.
Why were you using that word so freely?
Well, I thought I had a pass in the black tribe to use it, kind of like Eminem.
Who gave you the pass?
The brothers.
Who were the brothers?
I had just, gotten out of prison in 1979 after spending time in 18 months in Texas, and it was probably 3/4 from the black tribe.
What happened?
So that was a word that we used
what happened, bro?
back and forth as...
He said he got a pass. He said he was given a pass.
Whatever.
Yeah, he said he was given a pass to use the N-word, man. That's basically what he's saying. Like he described it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Texas, and it was probably 3/4.
Didn't nobody stop him. Didn't seem like to me. So
that was
I don't understand why he didn't need a pass. He said what he said. I don't get it.
As
what happened to him?
A compliment. My pass expired for using it, but no one told me that. To say a racist name doesn't qualify to make you a racist.
If you use that word, use that word and you use it in your regular everyday life, it makes you a racist.
I have more black friends than
have a connection.
That's the proximity argument. Like I have lots of black friends, so that should make me okay with black people.
Chapman also denies his daughter's allegations that he used homophobic.
So so let me ask you, and I already know the answer. Is there who gives this pass? We've talked about this before, even with the dude that got smacked with the cane.
Eminem.
It's people that get these dudes passes.
Well, listen, I don't want to say I first. What the hell is that? I have not say I full firsthand witnessed it, But in certain communities where certain people live, where there are mixed races, there are people who use that amongst each other that are black, white, Latino, and it doesn't hold such a racist tone as it does. I mean,
we know them. We know them white boys, and they just as poor as us. So it ain't a matter of that. You know, he not from the. He talking about he got this from the prison system. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. So I mean, come on, man. You know, I might could buy it if he, you know, he come from that, and you know his folks there are okay with that because they know who he is. But come on, we talking about Dog the Bounty Hunter here.
Right.
Now, whenever he used the context to begin with, when he was talking to his son, how did he use the word? Because you ain't finna tell me he's talking to his son, you know, like, what's up, nigga?
What's up, my
is everything good, my nigga? That was not that conversation, I'm almost sure. So, I mean, come on now. You ain't getting no motherfucking pass. You trying to cover it up so you don't fuck up your money.
Yeah. But
I'm just saying, even the dudes that do get because people do get a pass to do the shit. It don't that shit only works around the people that gave you that pass. That shit don't work with the next black dude. That's your group. Like it's in. You got to keep that shit within your group.
That shit is not. Keep it in.
That shit is exclusive. That shit is exclusive to your group, and you can be with your group and say that shit. And get fucked up.
That's exclusive to your motherfucking group. Absolutely.
Yeah,
you fuck around and get your pass revoked on some shit.
Yeah,
get your ass
it's an
instant Absolutely.
It's got to be your group, and your group will turn their back on you if you do that shit in front of.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know,
I tell my kids all the time, man. It ain't what you say; it's how you say it.
And trust me, we all seen it's groups of white boys that call each other nigga, and they know what we can classify in the racist term black.
Absolutely,
it's no blacks around, and they call each other nigga all day.
Absolutely.
You know, so like I said, you got some areas where they give each other passes. Like, yo, we ain't gonna say that around black people, but when we in the house and we trying to be cool around our parents, we'll call around the neighborhood, we call each other niggas. So that's just
keep that shit. Keep that shit with your group, because once
you. What about so Dog the Bounty Hunter? Are we not canceled? Are we not canceled? I thought he was already canceled anyway.
I thought he was too. So I don't. Yeah. I thought he'd been gone.
Yeah, and Craig, what's his name? I don't even like how he went at it. He's like, well, you know, it makes you a racist. Like, man, you know, you meant that shit the way you meant. Sometimes I don't even like how the black reporters come across because they still try to keep that, you know.
And then he tried to throw Eminem under the bus. Yeah, he tried to throw Eminem under the bus.
Well,
he said, I got more black friends than Eminem.
Yeah.
What do that mean?
He probably just heard some Eminem yesterday. So, but
and Don, I guarantee you, Eminem ain't called near one of his friends a nigga. They a bro, a homeboy, a homie. You know, Eminem ain't he called what's up,
I wouldn't think he probably not. I mean, also you gotta think he probably done said that shit and wore his ass whooping for it.
Probably got his ass. Probably learned.
He already done got that. Absolutely. So, all right, I can say it around this person, but I don't know this motherfucker, so I shouldn't say that. You know, that ain't my people. So, I mean,
and we didn't talk about this word. We didn't talk about this word so many times.
A lot.
This word is giving a lot of. It is giving a lot of power, and it has rules to it. Like it's a word with rules. Get fucked up about it.
But he was bullshitting. Fuck Dog Bounty Hunter. You thought you had a pass.
He full of shit.
When you was in prison in the 70s. The 70s, dog, that picture when you was
locked up, worse. He ain't get no fucking pass in the 70s.
You can't even throw your crew.
Hell no.
You can't even throw your crew under the bus like that, man. They let you do that shit. You can't even throw them under the bus like that. You got
none of your black friends are coming back. It's over.
Dog, listen.
Oh yeah, we allowed him to stay in 79.
When he would do that picture of him locked up looked like he was about 26. Dog about 75 years old.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere in the world he was in prison in the 60s and 70s calling nobody a nigga. In the 60s and 70s?
He probably said it, but he was with the rest of the Aryan Brotherhood when he did. They wasn't making fucking soup together. Nah, miss me with that bullshit.
Again, if you have pass, it's 2 or 3 black dudes, you know, and that's all that you saying that shit around. You ain't going to
in the prison system in the 70s. That's a maybe.
No,
you might got one white boy,
and
you and him, he might do some shit like that. But you ain't gonna tell me you the only white boy in a group of 4 dudes. And you can just say that to all 4 of them, and they cool with it. I don't buy that shit.
But Mike, we got to go back to his excuse of being in prison. Prison is one of the most racially segregated. Prison is one of the most prison. Yeah, no doubt. Prison is one of the most racially segregated places in America that you can find is in the institution. So I know damn well it ain't 1974 and Dog the Bounty Hunter hanging out in Leavenworth with the niggas playing basketball. And you know, it's not happening. Fuck you, dog.
Hey, nigga, pass me that ball. Yeah, nah, I don't buy that shit. I don't buy that shit, man. I don't buy that shit.
He said that shit too. He had a crackhead. He had a crackhead in the 80s. He was supplying.
Throw me that ball.
Right. That's what he said it to.
A crackhead in the 80s that he was supplying.
Yes.
And that was two of the black dudes.
That.
Matter of fact, I'm giving him even more credit. He probably was smoking with him. He probably was smoking with some crackhead dude.
Might have been burning with him.
Yeah. He might have been.
Let me see you. Let me see your lighter, my nigga.
And they might have gave him that pass. Can I say nigger? Can I say? Is it okay if I say nigger?
Crack
Let
me hit that.
Because I've given you everything. I've given you everything. You're not.
Definitely. Crack will make you lose your principle.
That's fucked up.
It would, yeah. Can I say nigger? It's okay.
It's all right, baby.
You say that shit make you lose your principles, man.
Hey, crack will make you. Crack is something that will make you lose all principles.
Yeah, probably. I feel like it's possible.
I mean, I never been on myself.
Principles will just run out the window.
You've seen some principles just thrown out the window with crack.
You will be allowed to.
Y'all is wildin'.
Nigga sign over his house for some crack.
Yeah. Take the car.
Hey, nigga put his nigga sign it back.
Nigga sign it
on.
Take the car. Like I said, principles practice. I give Don that one. That was it. Okay. That's
Give me
the real
20
story.
And just take the tag.
Yeah. That's the real story with Dog the Bounty Hunter. He wasn't in prison. He was smoking crack with some black guys. So anyway, what we got, Don?
So check this out, man. This newlywed couple sent $240 bill to guess who didn't show up to their wedding.
I did read about this.
What y'all think about that?
That's some shady shit. I think they probably ain't got no friends no more. So,
are you paying? Hold on. If you said you was gonna show up, I'll be there. Hey Dan, I got you. I'll be there. I got you. I'm definitely gonna be there. Come on, man. Come on. I'm gonna be there, dude. Hey, add another person. I'm just saying this.
Non-factor because I ain't got that many friends.
Hey, y'all say, can I get a plus one? Can I get a plus one?
Yeah, can we get that plus one? Yeah, let me. Hey, go ahead and put the plus one on there. We gonna be there. Hey, are you paying this shit? Like for real? Like for real? Like seriously, dude? Like are you paying this shit? Yeah, I ain't paying this shit either. So fuck that.
I'm gonna cuss a motherfucker out for asking me some shit like that.
No, but they sent it to him like
straight up.
Yeah, they sent him. They sent him a bill.
Yeah, well, you know what? Listen.
They sent him a bill. They might end up on the people's court. They might.
Hey, you know what? I was thinking about that. You might end up on Judge Judy.
That'd be dope.
So, did you tell the person that it was an arrangement? Was it a contractual agreement? No, we just invited them. So you invited someone, they didn't show up, and you want to charge them $240 for it? Get out of my court. So you gonna give? What's my man?
Yeah,
that work with him.
Shit crazy.
Oh, what's my man? Oh, I can't remember his name.
You know, listen. I mean, what it is their feelings is just hurt. So that's why they done that. I mean, if you think about it, you know, because all them people RSVP. So in their mind, we gonna get this much money together to feed and entertain this many people. So when these motherfuckers, none of them show up, damn, my feelings hurt. Then if it was the chicks people, she really heartbroken, you know, on her wedding day at that. So I mean, it's just it's a feelings thing. It's certain things that you just don't do common courtesy wise. So I'm thinking maybe her friends didn't never like her ass to begin with, or they didn't like the husband, or there's more to it than that. Nobody showed up. Nobody. That's
no, I don't think it's just for people who didn't show up.
It's the people that didn't show up. Say for instance, you got sick or something, or you might have chased some. You might have had some shit that you wanted to go. You know, you might
COVID, man. COVID.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's what I say.
What's up, Chris?
COVID.
Chris, what you think? What you think of receiving a wedding bill for not showing up? What do you think about that, man?
You said they received a bill and they didn't show up.
Yeah, this couple that got married, they sent bills to people that no show the wedding, so they charged them $240. They sent them an invoice. Like this is a copy of the invoice that they sent to people that.
This is the food you would have eaten and the music you would have danced to. Accumulating the $240.
They paid the money for it. Showed up.
Yeah, they got all that shit highlighted.
They doing some one. They said the couple sent out invoices for people that didn't come to their wedding. Like they paid for everything. Yeah, they sent them invoices for that.
$240, man. I think you got to eat.
See?
Yeah, so we
contract, man.
Hey, we
no
paid
contract.
Contract. You can kiss my ass. Hey, but what if your
contract, man? What about the social contract, man?
I was gonna say that, man. What if unknowingly your RSVP? Because when people now send that Google, they mostly send them through Google and stuff. When you click the yes on the RSVP, and now if they may have had a clause in that email that they sent, you might be liable if you clicked on yes on that RSVP. So what
kind of dirtbag would you be?
I fuck around and call you. Yeah, I'm coming, yo. I'll be there.
What kind of dirtbag would you be is the question. To then send them a bill because they didn't show. Again, your motherfucking feelings hurt. That's all it is. Your feelings hurt. Listen, I send you a little wedding gift for $50. Apologize, I couldn't make it. I'm off the hook for the $240. I won't be in that class. I won't be in that class action suit. What's that?
That noise, man. That'd be that. I mean, that might change the standard for some shit. You never know.
Hey, little $50 gift go a long way.
Make sure you don't click that link or that RSVP. That is a binding contract. That is a binding contract right there.
Hey,
most people don't read shit. Yeah, most people don't read shit anyway. Like
fine print.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, they might have do that RSVP through Google, and once you hit yes, you signed the binding contract. And they was like, look, we paid for place settings, food, everything was bidden on what you said. You said you want to come. We actually paid for that table in that section. So if you don't show up,
we have Billy Ocean coming to this motherfucker, man. We have Billy fucking Ocean.
Y'all better
you got the nerd and I show up.
Hey, 240. You resurrect Queen.
I'm talking about. Right. Right. It'll bring somebody from the dead and get this money.
That's my shit right there too, though, Mike. That Billy Ocean.
Oh man, I fucks with it.
That's my fucks with it. I fucks
with it.
Hey, Billy Ocean definitely needs an unsung. Billy Ocean needs his own unsung, man. Because Billy Ocean,
absolutely, that's I agree, man. I was watching a fucking Troop unsung yesterday, and was like, we got these shits on everybody.
Yeah, Billy Ocean. We need to find out what the
Billy Ocean get at least one.
At least one.
They put him on something on Fortnite because my kids was singing the song the other day. That's how I got back on it. Hey, that's how I got back on it.
Oh, Yeah,
That's how I got back on it.
I be hearing that shit on Sirius XM, man. So I be hearing some of them songs and shit. I put that 80s channel.
Man, I miss satellite.
I be fucked up.
Satellite.
I be fucked up sometimes.
Yeah,
that shit turn you into a kid, man. You hear some of that 80s shit and you be
yeah. Take you back.
Put you back in elementary. That shit had you in elementary with your
anybody watching the Fuck Your Opinion podcast.
Yeah, that's that shit.
Check us out. Anybody who watching the Fuck Your Opinion podcast, we need to come up with some kind of letter, send that shit in the unsung or just basically have this social media go crazy. If you're watching this show, we need social media going crazy. Put Billy Ocean back. We need we
want Billy Ocean.
We want Billy Ocean. Goddamn it, y'all still got Lionel Richie out here doing shit. Give Bill his chain.
Yeah.
Hey,
get in the backseat, baby.
Is this what the fuck, man? Is this what the fuck is going on, man?
All right, well, let me get on what the fuck on this version of what the fuck
niggas making a campaign for Billy Ocean.
Oh, yeah, my Billy Ocean campaign.
His campaign.
Hey, let me see. Let me see now. What's this? Michigan couple ordered to pay over $30,000 for throwing out son's porch. This is definitely what the fuck is going on here.
Hey, we gonna dig into
fucking world, boy.
Hey, we gonna dig into this a little bit. It is crazy. We gonna dig into this shit too, cause what you got? So U.S. District Judge Maloney ruled this week that Michigan couple must pay $30,000.
Wow,
their son tossing out his pornography collection. This dude, 43 years old, filed a lawsuit on his parents. He said the parents had no right to get rid of his porn collection, which included films, magazines, and other items, which
it's all he had. It's all he had. He's 43. He's 43. He ain't getting no pussy.
He was under there, but he was in their house. He was in their house.
Well, again. Possession, baby.
Again.
Possession. Now again, of the law. You can't throw away my property.
Hey, he was in their house. They don't. That shit was against what they. That shit.
The judge ruled on his favor, right?
They did.
He only lived there for 10 months, though. So for 10 months, he's basically a tenant at that point.
Hey man, mom.
That's true, Dad.
Jerking off.
He's a tenant.
Moms that walked in on you jerking off. Hey, fuck that, yo. She got sick of that shit, yo. She took that shit to hubby.
Okay, let's see.
Fuck that.
The judge's hefty ruling of the payback was supported by an expert who helped determine that the value of working collections, MLive reported. His parents also have to fork over $14,500 for their son's legal fees. Apparently, Workley didn't realize that his collection was gone until he had relocated to Indiana. Thankfully, David, I did you a big favor for getting rid of all this stuff. His dad said in an email. Damn.
That was the hang right there. That was the hangover right there. That's what got him caught up in that shit. That email. If he wouldn't have said shit, he might. He basically put himself.
He could have more
at the scene of the crime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he put himself at the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
And admitted it.
I'm talking about at the scene of the crime.
Shit. I mean, look, the old man was talking shit to the boy, and he like, all right, I know what I can do.
Hey, yo, but fuck that, yo. Let's dig deep, yo. 30,000 in porn, yo. What the fuck up with this dude, yo?
He probably
what the fuck? What the fuck was he on?
He had motherfuckers.
Well,
he's a collector.
He's a collector, absolutely. Don't hey Gotti, hey man, hey, don't judge this man. You're probably a collector for football. Don't judge this man because he got a little porn fetish.
I'm not judging him, man. I'm just saying
he must. Hey, Don,
you
lot of goddamn porn.
Hey, he probably had some. He probably had some throwback Vanessa Del Rio.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Yeah, he had
Peter North Productions. It's going down.
Did he want to put hands? Did he want to put? He probably wanted to put hands on his parents.
Hopefully, he won't put his hands nowhere because you know they got to be nasty.
He probably wanted to put hands on him. And this was the next thing. This was the next level down.
To himself. He's gross, this guy.
Hey, was the next level down.
30K. He can just pay for the internet now. Not worry about all this bullshit.
Hey, plus 14.5 for his legal fees.
Absolutely. For that cost, he can just go. he go buy one for a G.
So are they cutting each other off? So they cut each other off. Is it right?
Yeah, that much money he got, he could just go get him a porn star.
Hey, Don.
That's it for this relationship, right?
Rent one. He at least can rent one, Chris.
It ain't no Sunday dinner, right? No Sunday dinner or Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. There's no dinner in porn, man. There's no dinner in porn. That's you thinking of dating.
I'm saying between
marriage.
I'm saying between parents. I'm saying between him and his parents, man. It's no more Sunday dinner,
my man. Yeah, oh, that's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
You can't be throwing that.
Yeah, he already 43, so shit. He ain't showing up at the funeral.
Hey,
it's a wrap.
He just made his money. He's made his money.
You know, for one thing, if he 43 and he white, his parents are definitely 70. Because you know they ain't making no babies yet. If he 43, he basically robbed his own parents so they dying Social Security. He's a dirty son.
He's basically he's basically like, oh well, right now. They died. Yeah, dad and mom died. Oh well.
He going to hell for that one. He's a
you know what, Mom? When you fucking die, Mom, I'm gonna watch fucking porn in your house, Mom. You dad. Yeah, absolutely. Probably some shit just like that.
Hey, see that petty?
Just like that.
That's
that conversation happened.
Hey, see that petty?
That he fucking parents.
That he go ahead. Yeah,
parents.
Yeah, he petty.
Listen. When you take your family to court, you a fucking scumbag. Period. That relationship's over. It's over. Right. It's over. It's done. Whenever we pull in a whole other entity of motherfuckers because we can't talk about it, it's over, man.
No Thanksgiving?
Nothing.
Christmas gift? No Christmas gift?
A Thanksgiving like the Pilgrims had. One of them Thanksgivings. Here, take this blanket.
Hey, Don,
real cold.
I'm gonna tell you this: if I sue my parents for $55,000 and they invite me to dinner the following year, I'm not going.
I ain't coming.
Right?
I'm not coming either because I know I'm a poisoned ass. I'm gonna get sick at that one. I'm thinking more. I'm gonna get sick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My daddy might shoot.
You know.
See, one thing about people.
Oh yeah. This might be. Yeah, Dad might pop you.
Right.
Dad might pop you for real.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, one thing about being 70 years old and committing murder, you really don't mind. If you 70, 75 and you commit murder, at that point you're really saying I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
When I turn 80, I'm gonna start fucking people up.
What you have to lose, you know? I'm 75.
I'm go ahead and talk it out.
My kid sues me for $50,000. He's taking. If I shoot him, so what? Fuck it.
I got 10 grand left in the bank. It's going down. Fuck it.
Right.
Fuck it.
I might not kill him. I'm gonna shoot his ass. I might shoot him in his ass or something. But he gonna get it.
That's fucked up though.
$30,000 porn and shooting people in the ass.
I'm just saying, my son sued me for $50,000 because I thought I was doing him a favor. It wasn't even a bad thing. His parents thought they were doing him a favor.
I don't want to hear you say anything when it comes to no family and no parents. We already still on the Dr. Dre thing.
Man, they've been average. You still on that?
Yeah. This like episode. This like the most. Hey, Mike, what you think of the Dr. Dre shit, man?
What with his daughter?
I wouldn't mind hearing that.
What's your take on that, man? What's your take on that shit?
What you mean? His daughter grown as fuck.
There you go, Mike with us.
Thank you.
Grown as fuck. Now, okay. Here's the thing. Now, if my daughter reached out to me and we already got this estranged relationship, for me, I would just be like, okay, listen, I'm going to buy you this crib. All right, you fuck that up. Don't call me no fucking more. Because fine, man, sometimes people fall down as adults. It happens, you see it all the time. So I get that. However, is she entitled to anything because her father's Dr. Dre? When you had whatever chance to do whatever you gonna do, you gonna tell me this man ain't gave you no money? Nothing. He gave you nothing.
Oh no, we know.
He was giving her money. He was giving her money.
Well, there you go. Man, fuck that bullshit. You're on your own. You on your own. Fuck that noise.
Dr. Dre,
I don't know if y'all heard it. I know
is a
Charleston,
slimy
but the mic
motherfucker.
just dropped.
Hey, Dr. Dre to me still. Well, Mike, I didn't have a point, but Mike said he should at least board his daughter a home, and then say, you know what, I ain't fucking with you no more.
Oh my God.
But to be like I said, my shit was you paying her rent. That already knows that you wasn't even gonna buy a home. It's still some slimy shit. That's how I feel, bro.
Dude, he paid her rent and gave her an allowance. I mean, and a car.
Yeah, but why you giving somebody allowance, man? Teach him to fish. Why the fuck she don't have a house? Why she don't have a home?
Hold on. So she don't get no blame.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. What I'm saying is, if you are supporting your child at the age of 38, and she says something on social media that you don't agree with, so you make her basically homeless, that don't make you in the right. That's still some slimy shit. You've been taking care of this long.
Or
you don't think
my kids should shut the fuck up. Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm paying everything, so you could shut the fuck up.
Do as I say. Do as I say.
And there's nothing wrong with. And I'm
you
saying
can talk whatever shit you want in your car.
And what I'm saying is, what she did was like, hey, she reached out. And what I'm saying is, sometimes you got to be a bigger parent.
Hey, she's trying to.
This is a
parent. Some shit to mom. She did some shit to her mom too.
If your child does that. So Mike,
I think she cussed his moms out. I think she cussed his moms out too.
And she cussed his moms out.
I think some shit will happen with his mom.
And listen, another thing is, like I said, the petty shit, like I said, with that with him is, he made his daughter speak to his lawyer about that shit, man. Like I said, man, that shit was some petty shit. Your kids gotta go speak to your lawyer. I understand if they was assassins or some shit, but like I said, man, that shit with Dr. Dre some bullshit. This dude right here is a perfect example of a piece of shit itself. You sued your parents for fucking $30,000 in a porn collection.
I mean, you don't think his parents are at fault for throwing this shit out?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I do, but I don't believe you have to take it to that extent. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, these parents definitely at fault. But
the only reason he wrote to that extent is because somebody said they didn't want to pay the money.
You shouldn't even fucking sue for that.
What you mean? How you get your money there?
You chalk it up.
What you mean? You chalk up $30,000 collection, dog?
Goddamn right.
Man, if you had a collection of something that was worth $30,000 and somebody got rid of it, you just say you get it.
First of all, if I had a collection of $37,000 of some shit, let me let Mike get his shit together, because it's
I was bouncing around. Go ahead.
What's up? He's talking about chalk it up. If you had a collection of something that was worth $30,000, you don't feel like you would sue somebody if they got rid of that shit? And didn't want to pay you?
Absolutely.
I don't understand the value of porn collection. I don't understand. like I need more information. I need more information, but then I'm also gonna say, did his parents let him stay with him? Like I ain't gonna sue my parents, man.
Nah, dog.
Unless it's some other shit.
If you got $30,000 worth of something and you come home and somebody just threw that shit away or got rid of it somehow, and you tell them, yo, y'all owe me this money, and they probably told you, hell no, we don't. All right, motherfucker, I'm suing your ass then. That's it.
Yeah, but you didn't come home. One thing about this is, in the specifics, he didn't come home. He left the shit in their home. And
he left the shit in his house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's some shit. I mean, we don't have the information, but it's their house.
I'm pretty sure I can legally kill that argument. $30,000 worth of shit.
I'm not saying that
you left there.
Hey,
that's kind of shaky. I mean, why would you leave that kind of collection there if you care about it?
If I'm a preacher, and I'm just saying, I don't know where your argument from, but I'm saying if I'm a preacher or some shit and I don't like that shit, is like the devil, some shit to me, and I throw it away. Hey, you left it in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, you are a sued religious.
So let me tell you. So it's like you break. It's like So say you go buy an 8-ball or something, and you bring that shit in your parents' house. You go buy an 8-ball and you about to smoke that shit up. Your parents gonna
porn is not illegal.
They gonna flush that shit.
You gotta look at it. you got to look at it from a value standpoint. So you could literally say, if I had $30,000,
hey, what if your parents told you? What if your parents told you?
If I had $30,000 sitting in my damn room, and you just decided to go in there and be like, "Oh, I don't know about this money. I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna just get rid of this $30,000." You think I ain't got a case to get my damn money back?
But I ain't saying you don't have a case, but what if your parents told you don't bring this shit in my fucking house? You bring this shit in my fucking house.
Dude, you can't say all that though. That ain't in the article. That ain't in the article.
What if they told you that? What if they told you that?
No,
what they told you that?
Article. You can't lie.
You can't go by the article.
Those
are the rules.
That's not there.
The Sims, the rules are we have to go by the article. The article was he left his porn collection in his parents' house in Michigan, moved to Indiana, and when they told him they basically had thrown it away, he took them to court and sued them for it, and they had to give him 30 for 45, close to $50,000.
And y'all do realize me arguing on his side, the law got my back because he obviously won the case. So
I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
He's still a moral.
Piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit with 45 G's. Absolutely.
And like I said, you know, damn sure.
He may be shot, but he can afford some shit.
I also don't see how he got 30,000 K worth of porn shit. So,
hey yo, that man taking his parents' Social Security, bro. They come on, bro. Let's just find out got some serious bread.
I doubt that. Both of them motherfuckers got some bread, man. All right, you gotta think. How's this 43-year-old man, one, living there, two, he's got a $30,000 porn collection? They got some money somewhere. Come on now.
He probably been collecting that shit since he was a kid and living there. He been doing that shit his whole life.
I doubt it.
$30,000.
That sounds like a failed college experience. It's a failed college experience.
He's a dickhead, man.
And this is what I got left.
That guy's a fucking dickhead.
Hey,
I agree. I mean, he a douche, but like I said, man, you know, listen,
plus legal fees.
Plus the 14
you take family to court, so
probably lived in the motherfucking house 10 months for free. Probably lived there 10 months for free, man.
10 months for free. Probably so.
Hold up, there you go, Don. There you go, Don. You add salt. You add salt.
Hey, I'm just
man, he ain't shit.
So why we said he ain't shit. So what's the parents for throwing this shit away though? What do we call it now?
They don't believe
they thought they were doing him a favor. I mean, for real, his parents probably looking at that shit.
How they doing him a favor?
Because the actual email. Listen, we sticking to the email. We sticking to the story. Their father actually wrote him an email saying, "We did you a favor by getting rid of all that stuff." They actually thought that they were doing genuinely a decent thing.
It's just bullshit, Dan. Them motherfuckers knew they wasn't doing a good favor for that dude. Come on, man. Come on. Let's not be naive about this shit. They found porno. It's not like they found some shit that's like stocks.
And like I said, but he moved. Come on, man. He moved to a whole other state.
Threw it out.
You moved, but I'm saying you moved to another state and left that shit in my home. Now you telling me
I'm throwing that shit away. Hey, I don't give a fuck who you. Hey, if you left your couch or your old ass coat, if I tell you, hey, and they might have told him, and they might have said, hey, they might have said you got to get that shit
$45 grand.
So how can
you throw it away off that moral shit, but that ain't the law, yo.
Hey, it is the law. So how can a motherfucker throw your shit up and set it on the curb if you don't pay your rent in 60 days? But you can leave your shit at somebody's house. What's the difference? Nah, man. That shit ain't him.
That's called a good lawyer.
How can you stay in the house?
That shit right there is called a Jewish lawyer. That's what the fuck that's called.
I'm gonna kill that argument. Hold on, let me get that done because I'm gonna kill that argument. For them to evict you and throw your stuff out, they gotta give you notice. They gotta give you a notice.
Absolutely.
Hey, if you abandon your shit, now if they threw it out while he was living there, shit, he was somewhere else. He said he was gone.
You still had to get a notice, man.
He didn't even realize that shit.
That's the thing. Legally, he was never evicted.
He left. He left on his own accord. He was never evicted.
Absolutely. So he's never legally evicted. You got to send that man's property.
He
just looked at that as an opportunity to shit on his parents, man. That because if you was gone and you moved and didn't realize, that means he left it there on purpose. He didn't realize
that
he
shit.
didn't have it.
It's some type of It's some type of abandonment with that shit, yo. I
Dude,
don't know.
Do y'all realize? Do y'all
They
realize
talk about
how,
a kid, man.
y'all realize
These
how many
possessions.
DVDs? But listen, do y'all realize how many DVDs and tapes and stuff he had to have for it to be $30,000 worth?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I
What kind of
realizing you look like
memorabilia?
the
He had a lot
goddamn
of
candy.
shit.
Hey, Stims, getting some light.
Yeah, a
You look
lot
like
of
I'm
stuff.
realizing you looking like the fucking
Hey
candy
man,
man out here.
my
Let's
wife
keep it
done made me
100,
a drink,
man.
and I'm
This
out here looking
guy,
at the water, dog. I can't help it. I'm looking dark.
Dark.
this
You look
guy,
like the
this
goddamn
guy
candy man.
had been getting this shit together for a long time, man. So I mean,
This
the
studio
parents
G.
knew what he had. They threw that shit out to throw it out to be assholes.
Let me tell
He
you,
probably got
hey,
into some
you
disagreement
know the
with
truth
them,
about that.
and
They
they threw it
ain't really
out, and
thrown
then
out.
he sued them.
I don't think they threw it out because any trash man who opened up a can and seen that shit was like, oh shit. His dog was a whole different. His dog was a big pick me up that day. He went to that trash can and was like, oh shit. As soon as he seen that, hey yo, put this shit in the back of the truck. I ain't trying to crush this shit. This is some of the best shit going. They probably had the magazines from that was before they actually shaved it. That's when they
Fucking
actually had that
classic.
hairy shit.
It's classic. Debbie Does Dallas, man. That's a classic.
That's when they still had hair on the pussy.
Yeah, right. Afro pussy. In the 70s.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, yo,
no
check
doubt.
this out.
Absolutely.
Check this out
Absolutely.
right here. We'll play this commercial right quick. COVID.
Hey, Dom. You know, I went to take a test. I didn't get vaccinated, but I did take my COVID test 2 days ago. I think I told you that shit came back negative, so I felt pretty good about
mother
that.
says that a Cook County judge took away her
Man, you need to feel good. Take your ass and get
learning
vaccinated.
she's not vaccinated.
I ain't got COVID.
Daily Plaza with details on this story, Dane.
I'm glad you ain't got it.
It may be a first of its kind case. A Cook County judge here at the Daily Center has stripped a Chicago mom of her parenting rights because she's refused to get the COVID vaccine.
And he is a very sweet boy. He's my whole
Oh
world.
damn, he took a white woman's kid.
I miss him more than anything.
Took a baby.
That signal going though.
She ain't on coke or no shit like that though.
Yeah,
She
something
looked
else with
That
that,
coke,
man.
man. She got coke.
Something else with that. Something else with that, man. Now you may be trying to blame COVID for it, but come on, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Now work with me now. Work with me now.
She been through some rough times. She been through.
You got definitely that crystal meth type. I don't know if it's coke, but maybe that crystal.
What had been a 50-50 split in parenting time. But on August 10th, in an unrelated child support hearing, Cook County Judge James Shapiro asked Furlet whether she'd been vaccinated.
It's cocaine girl there.
She told the judge no.
They said right because they said unrelated.
In the past, Judge Shapiro stripped Furlet.
Yeah, look at him. Or
time until she agrees to get vaccinated.
She might didn't comply in the judge's quarters. He looks like he got.
And I think that it's not
He's
in my son's best interest to be away from his mother.
Furlet is now asking the appellate court to stay the judge's order.
That's what I'm saying.
Saying the judge has overstepped
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not real trusting. So
the father did not even bring this issue before the court. So it's the judge on his own making this decision that you can't see.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and decipher this one for you boys.
I can't even hear what they talking because y'all talking.
This shit is crazy. Nigga, you gonna be okay. You gonna be okay. We're talking about the situation.
Surprised by the order, he believes the judge is making the right call, given the seriousness of the pandemic.
And there are children that have died because of COVID. I think every child should be safe. I agree that the mother should be vaccinated.
Leving believes the judge is breaking new ground that could play out in other custody cases as well. No word on when the appellate court will make its decision. At the Daily Center, Dane.
That woman's rights was violated, bro. That was fucked up.
How that woman's rights violated?
Placo, Fox 32.
What?
Call given the series.
How did that rights give a so
y'all about to be
whole world.
Y'all about to be hating on this because y'all ain't vaccinated.
They took that woman's, but you still can't take someone's child because they're not vaccinated. That's violate their fucking right.
Hey man, y'all can't even speak on this because y'all got personal interest. Y'all got personal stake in this. That's all that is.
Hold on, you got to stake it. You got to stake it too, man, because you vaccinated. Yeah, you got to stake it too because you vaccinated.
So Chris is vaccinated, and you and Dan ain't.
So all I'm asking is, did they take that? Did they take her kid away because they felt that she might infect her kid?
That ain't their fucking business. That's not their fucking business.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. Is that why they took the kid? Apparently,
with the article. That's crazy.
They took her child away because the fact that she's not vaccinated, they considered her at that point a hindrance to the child's.
How do they know? How do they know?
So
tell me how they got involved with them.
I gotta get these questions answered, and I might be able to prove their case. Is the kid under 12 years old?
I don't know. Didn't speak on that. He looked like he was about to rain.
Have to do with anything? That ain't got to do with nothing.
Well, I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm just asking the question.
He's 11 years old. He's 11 years old. He's 11 years old.
He's not old enough.
12. All right, cool.
He's not old enough to get his own vaccine. So what they're saying is kids at the moment, and I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but a lot of kids have been getting infected with that Delta variant. So what they're probably saying is if she gets infected and brings it to her kid, he can get infected and also end up in the hospital like all these other kids. So that's probably where they based it at.
Yeah,
because you gotta be 13 to get a vaccine.
I get that. I agree with you on that. I see how that may be possible. What I'm trying to figure out, what I need somebody to answer for me is how legally does the court get involved with this woman and her kid? How does that happen? Because that's got to happen.
The court.
Yeah, I mean,
the court is in everybody. Court's always been in people's family business. I mean, that ain't nothing new. They take kids.
But how do you know that? How do you have the information?
How do I have what information?
Like I'm talking about with how does the court? Okay, there's got to be some other court case, and then that's brought into it. You can't tell me because you won't take your kid to get a vaccination that now the courts can get involved and say you're unfit. It don't work like that.
No. I don't think that ain't what what I said was with the vaccine part. That kid, if a kid isn't 13, they can't get a vaccination. So
Chris, no. I ain't saying that in direction to you. What you saying, I agree with what you saying. What I'm saying is, how is the court involved with them to begin with?
How the fuck is it?
Somebody had to say something. Somebody had to say something.
It was a family.
They said
so there's more to it than just COVID.
They said the father ain't said COVID. He brought this shit.
So how did it ever come up?
The judge himself, during the proceeding, asked the woman if she was vaccinated. This had nothing to do with the hearing at all.
Wait a minute. Okay. What's the hearing about? What court proceedings were already going on? Well, there you go. Then that judge already had grounds.
Talk about this without knowing that. All I'm saying is we can't even talk about it without knowing that.
How we touching that without knowing that? Because at the end of the day, there ain't no fucking legal precedent for the COVID fucking vaccination. These motherfuckers ain't even tested the fucking vaccine. So there ain't no legal representation for that.
Whoa, Mike. Slow down, Mike. The vaccine.
Don't take the piss, Chris. Come on now. We've been talking about this vaccine because you took it.
Dog. You can yell over me, dog, but it's FDA approved. It's already been approved. And Moderna's
okay, so is sugar, my man. So is sugar, my man. So is sugar. So is soda. Come on, man. Miss me with that nonsense. You take anything that they say and you just assume that shit right.
No, homie.
It's crazy, man.
I apologize, but I listen. Hey, I'm a veteran. I listen to my little doctors. I've been listening to them my whole life. I ain't gonna stop listening to them now.
I understand that.
That's why me and my wife got
and you know what? Hey, Chris, in your situation, I get that. I understand that completely. I get that completely.
Sims, you know what?
My whole family got it.
Well, I got you. Like I said, I just got tested. I don't have it, but I still feel like in this case, in all cases, the court at this point, the judge himself, for him to do that based on that grounds only, and not him being some kind of physical. But I'm saying that we don't make the judgment. The judgment is already made. They took her child away from her. That still is a violation of her right.
We don't know why she was in court though, dog. That's what I'm saying. But I can't even speak on this without knowing why she was in court.
But he did not. The reason that we have to stick to the story, the reason that it was spoken
in court, the story ain't telling us enough.
It is a step replay. But
so
Sam,
why
did you not hear?
We really ain't got enough information. I gotta know that too.
The part of the story that we're talking about is that her child was taken away from her because she wasn't vaccinated. She was there for something.
Dude, you can't make
that's
a
the reason they
judgment.
took a child.
The Cook County judge took away
Hold up.
You don't hear what I'm saying, though.
Dame Flacco is at Daily Plot with details.
What does it matter? That shit don't mean nothing.
It may be a
Yes, it
first
does.
of its kind case.
Oh, it does.
The county judge here at the Daily Center has stripped a Chicago mom of her parenting rights because she's refused to get the COVID vaccine.
Right. What the fuck? What else do you need here besides that?
Dude, y'all keep talking and I can't hear the damn shit, dog. So I don't know.
You didn't just hear that first 13-second clip. Run it back.
Hold on. I'm running back.
That's all they saying though. That ain't telling me why they was in court.
Hold on.
Hey, man, they playing. Listen.
After learning she's not vaccinated.
Dame Flacco is at Daily Plaza with details on this story. Dane?
It may be a first of its kind case. A Cook County judge here at the Daily Center has stripped a Chicago mom of her parenting rights because she's refused to get the COVID vaccine.
Hey, hold up, yo. Is this motherfucker acting? Like you see the movement and shit. Like what is he acting?
Is a very
some sketchy shit going on.
Tonight, a mother says that a Cook County judge took away her parental rights after learning she's not vaccinated.
Dame Flacco is at Daily Plaza with details on this story. Dane?
It may be a first of its kind case. A Cook County judge here at the Daily Center has stripped a Chicago mom of her parenting rights because she's refused to get the COVID vaccine.
He is a very sweet boy. He's my whole world.
You miss him?
I miss him more than anything.
Rebecca Furlett has been divorced for 7 years and shares custody of her 11-year-old son with her ex-husband. What had been a 50-50 split in parenting time. But on August 10th, in an unrelated child support hearing, Cook County Judge James Shapiro...
It's a child support hearing.
So based on that,
during the child support hearing, during the child support hearing, somehow, some way, something came out about her not being vaccinated. And
the judge asked.
The
judge asked
so
her.
Do we? But it's okay. So apparently, this story sounds like it's coming from her side because they're giving her all the little bites where she all hurt and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know how it got there. That's my question. I think it's
more. Come on, NCIS.
Chris.
I mean, y'all can laugh it out, but I mean, all I'm asking is how did it? So y'all
hold on, Chris. But when I do that,
hold
on, Chris. But when I do that, you say I'm adding to the story. Like I be doing that shit too. I be trying to get information. I be trying to say. I be throwing the hypotheticals out there. I be trying to figure out the hypotheticals. I mean, you're not. But I don't be asking. I be asking.
So you saying based on the information you had that he was correct doing that?
If we all listen to what just was said, the dude said they learned, that was part of his little segment. They learned that she wasn't back, whatever that was. So somewhere in there that came up. So all I'm saying is, why did it come up? What was the whole purpose of it? It ain't like they went to court. It ain't like they went to court and my man just said, "Hey, you ain't got a vaccine."
Okay, so let me ask you this, Sam. If the mother and the father go to court, the father doesn't mention it in court. The mother's asked about it in court. The only person who brought that shit up in court was the court.
Time until she agrees to get vaccinated.
So the judge, we just saying the judge just wanted to take the kids,
and I think
he did it.
In my son's best
wait, hold on. I need to ask Chris. I need to ask you just a related question, real quick. Do you trust the court system?
You have to understand.
Right,
hold up. Listen right quick. Listen to this lady.
Do you trust the court system, just in general?
Let Don play his thing.
Hold on, let this lady talk right quick.
Yeah.
The father did not even bring this issue before the court. So it's the judge on his own making this decision.
Hey, I just
you
said
can't see
that
your
shit,
child
bro.
until you're vaccinated.
Like, she looked puzzled. Like, what the fuck? Like,
so based on that, Sims, right there, and I told you I go straight off. Based off that, you telling me that was the right thing to do? That her rights wasn't violated?
This is well. First of all, I'm not speaking on that court case unless I know everything, bro. This sound real one-sided. I just think there got to be more to it.
You was MC.
I just think there got to be more to it. I don't think.
I know this. I know this. I've been to court a couple of times, and judges do whatever the fuck they want to do.
They can. They do what the fuck they want.
I mean, that is a reality. You know what I'm saying? I am shocked that this is a white woman. At first, I thought it'd be a black woman. No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? They usually do that shit to us.
That was fucked up.
But, you know,
that was fucked up. I mean, that was fucked up. I mean, like I said, for him to do, if the father didn't bring that up as an issue and the mother didn't bring it up as an issue, and he decided to do that in the courts and take it upon himself, that's more politics than anything else. That was just fucked up. He shouldn't have did that. That was just wrong. It was wrong. I mean, you know,
I wish I could see the whole.
Yeah, but
I just wonder why it got to that decision.
Judicial system do whatever the fuck they do. The judicial system do what they want to do whenever you in there.
Now we got her on drugs. We got her on drugs. Like we actually got her on drugs.
We assuming she on drugs.
Yeah, we assuming, but you can assume.
No, that was the lighter side. The lighter side was the
just playing. I said
we
assuming
that
but like now that I know that the judge took this upon himself. That's
he did
bullshit.
That shit himself. Yeah, he made that shit.
You overstepping your fucking power, man.
She might have said some smart. She might have said some smart shit to him, and he just said, "You know what, bitch?
That don't matter. That don't matter, man."
I'm not saying that's what she might have did. But she might have said some shit to, but you can interpret it.
Oh, she definitely done that. She pissed him off. Oh yeah,
anybody can interpret it. Yeah,
but she was violated, bro. She was violated. I don't give how you put that. She was violated. That
he pissed her. She pissed him off some type of way. And
she pissed him off. Absolutely,
she pissed him off, and then he
absolutely, I agree.
The court should not have that power. They shouldn't have. The court shouldn't be able to separate a child from a parent based on a goddamn COVID shot. That shit's ridiculous.
The court just told the whole state of Texas that they can't have abortions, bro. The court can do whatever the fuck they want to.
They can. You're right.
Well, we allow that. We allow that bullshit. So
yeah, we allow it because we don't pay attention to judges when they get elected.
Well, we ain't. I'm in DC.
Everything has a
absolutely.
Everything has a foundation.
Absolutely.
We don't pay attention to elections. We got a bunch of people running around saying they don't vote this and that, but then you get those damn judges in there and make these decisions, and we can't do shit about it. Bitch about it at the end. That's the reality of the world.
Agree. So, completely agree. Completely agree with that. Completely agree. Got to pay heavy attention because it's that shit on the ground that's really gonna fuck you up. Your governors, your sheriff, that's the shit that's really gonna fuck your life up. You ain't gonna never be around Biden. You crazy to think you will be.
We done had plenty of conversations regarding that shit. What we got next, Don?
Yeah, hold on for a second. Let me get this commercial out before I play it.
Yeah, but like I said, man, you know, I told my wife this whole vaccine shit is gonna become something serious.
Oh, it is. It is. It definitely is. Like it's definitely gonna become something. But check this out, man. This
it is serious, y'all. I don't know what y'all talking about to be serious. What y'all talking about?
It's about like
I need to get y'all ass vaccinated. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Whatever, man. Whatever. You can do your
commercial. Homie, you shoot yourself up with that experimental shit. I don't trust your folks.
What do you? How do you say to make that work? What do you do?
Hey, like I said, I've been doing good for about a good shit. Mike said he just got over the shit, and I I've been spending almost 2 years
straight. I still function, my man. No experimental, nothing. Safest hands always my own.
It ain't playing, man. You can't. Yeah, you playing.
You say it's playing because you trust.
You on that shit. You on that shit.
So you
on that shit 100%. Yeah, you on that shit 100%.
We on the ground. I ain't that trusting of it. So you know,
if that's the case, everybody playing. Everybody playing,
and they are. Some people losing. Shit, everybody playing roulette with this motherfucking shit. Some people losing, some people ain't.
Everybody play this.
Good.
Do homework first and then have a set time for like a half an hour.
For parents like David and Anna, keeping close tabs on what video games their kids play is a must.
We have it in the family room, so we have eyes on it all the time and know what's going on.
And there are plenty of options, from oldest to their very youngest.
Probably Halo 4. iPad-wise, I like to play some Beyblade Burst app. I actually like the moving ones, like the ones with the sensor.
The possibility of too much screen time and its side effects, David understands why the World Health Organization would consider a gaming disorder.
I would agree, simply because I see behavior changes. It's just common sense to me.
What we tend to be seeing among some individuals, not everybody, but among some individuals, is that it truly can become a compulsive behavior.
Psychologist Alexandra Straightner says the warning signs could be similar to someone with a gambling disorder or other addictions.
We do think that many of the same mechanisms are being activated in the brain in terms of reward and pleasure circuitry that we would see for somebody who, for example, has an alcohol use disorder or a cocaine use disorder.
People unable to control when and how they play, choosing over other responsibilities in life. Treatment is not so simple.
We do suspect that many of the same treatments for substance use disorders and for gambling addiction probably will work with internet gaming addiction.
And sometimes mom's approach is also very good advice.
We're really pro get the kids outside and do things. So really, they're really good about it. We don't have too many problems, but when we know we've had too much time, it's time to go outside.
Now, this is a draft list from the World Health Organization. The gaming addiction is listed right after a gambling disorder. A final list from the World Health Organization.
Yes.
So yeah, man. It's from this article says China limits children to 3 hours of online gaming per week.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
I game like a motherfucker. You know I do. So I'm glad that this happened. You know why? Because I'm gonna go into work and I'm gonna request like at least a week and a half off personal time and tell them I got a gaming disorder. I'm gonna use that's my medical excuse for now. What's wrong with you, man? Man, I got this gaming disorder, man. I can't. Hey, Don, it's a disorder, right? Don't I get some kind of benefits and health and shit for that?
Yeah.
That's
so
what
you
I'm
think. So do you think 3 hours of online gaming per week for children? What you think of that? That's that like minimum that shit ain't shit though. Is it?
That's not shit. 3 hours of gaming is actually one actual sitting at a game. Yeah, it's not 3 hours is what actually takes you to do normal online for one part of the day. I mean, you know, and I can understand what they mean by this for children more than adults. Now, I think if you're an adult, that will be you should be able to game as much as you want if that's your habit. If somebody say, well, you know, it's just as addictive as alcohol or, you know, a drug use, I'd take video games over Jim Beam any day. At least I know I won't get no fucking kidneys or liver disease and that shit, cirrhosis from playing too much goddamn Call of Duty. But you know, for children, definitely children always, their time needs to be structured and monitored. And believe me, I game. I'm a gamer. I'll be on here like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I swear it sounds like a kid's like 5. And the first question I ask is, where the fuck are your parents that you're gaming it's 1 o'clock in the morning? I mean, maybe where I am, maybe he lives in California where it's like only 8. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all that shit streams from everywhere. But that's the first question I ask when I hear children. I'm like, yo, your parents, do they know what you're doing right now? Like I'm 8 years old. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of parents are you? Now, this is what I believe, Mike. The lady that didn't get vaccinated, they shouldn't take her kid. But if you are the type of parent that has a 6-year-old or 8-year-old kid up at 2 o'clock in the morning playing fucking Modern Warfare or fucking gaming, period, they should take your kid. That's the kid. That's the ones that need to keep their kids confiscated. Because this shit is crazy.
So what you think of 3 hours a week, man? What you think of 3 hours a week for gaming? What is your take on that, Mr. Mike Zan?
For China leads the world in most things. So I ain't finna argue with whatever China feels like they need to do with the Chinaman. As far as America goes,
David and
I mean, Dan, I don't know if I agree with your logic there. I mean, an experimental vaccination is one thing, and this is my kid's life. You ain't it. You don't know what's going to happen 10 years later. With gaming, with that, you go try this shit in real life, you're going to fuck around, die, go to prison. So I just, I don't know. They apples and oranges to me. But,
really?
I mean, now, in a way, I get your correlation. I get what you're saying. But now, okay. I don't think because I let my kids stay up late, if they're managing what they're supposed to be doing, if that makes me a bad parent just because you make yours go to sleep at 7 o'clock.
No, listen, I don't mean.
Because if we gonna go by that logic.
No, I don't mean the actual time in bed. I mean actually the company they're keeping. If your child is up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning playing Modern Warfare or some shit, because you know,
okay.
I'm sure you play.
And he said 8. And he said 8. And he said like 8 years old.
8. I'm literally
6 to 8. Yeah,
8-year-olds now. And you like, yo,
my shit started blanking out. I missed some of it. I got you.
Yeah, like small children, like these kids, like the kids in this bitty shoot here.
I got
if
you.
your child is that age, and you know, come on, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and we playing Call of Duty or Modern Warfare, whatever the fuck, the gaming console shit. It's mostly grown men on here. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of young guys, but we're mostly considered the grown age of men. When your kid is 6, 7 years old, you killing me.
Yeah. So what do you think is a reasonable time for a kid that's in school per week? What do you think is a reasonable time?
All that shit is based on the temperament of the kid for me.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right,
because everybody different.
It ain't one size fits all. Absolutely,
right.
I got my oldest boy. He could game probably to 9:30. He will game up to 9:30, whatever his bedtime is. If it's 9 or 9:30, depending on what his grades looking like. But he may game. But he also knows he got to have his bath together. He got to have his clothes together for the next day. He got to be prepared if he gonna take the time to have leisure. Whenever that becomes a problem, your leisure's gone. Because for me, in my house,
but you also got to look at another way.
They got to deal with outside, so my rules are going to be different for them. Period. Now I ain't pushing that on you, Dan. I ain't pushing that on Chris. I ain't pushing that on Gotti. Y'all's kids, however you do your kids, is your business. Because I don't feel like your kids. So other than that. Fuck, what in my house is my fucking business. Kick out on the rent. Simple as that.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I agree with that. And also, man, shit, they could be, I'd rather them be on the game than be out in the street doing nothing.
I know what you're doing. Absolutely. Exactly. Because now, Gotti, I remember when me and you was teenagers, you remember what our peers was doing? It wasn't playing no motherfucking video game, homie. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just stall these kids out. I love how these older people now want to put all these, you know what, Gotti, you don't woke me up to this, man. One day me and you was talking about rappers, and you was like, well, the older generation, just because they still involved in it, don't have the right to tell the younger generation how to do it. I argued with you about that at the time, but I gave it thought. And you're right about that. This is a different generation of people with different generation of things going on. I didn't come up with gay men being publicized on my television screen. I did have the Marlboro Man. I did have Joe Camel, but I didn't come up with certain things. Whereas they ain't got Joe Camel, but they got Lil Nas X. So it's, you combat it and you deal with it for your generation. You know what I mean? It's what it is. There ain't no blueprint for this shit. As parents, we are guessing.
Yeah, I mean, my kid, honestly, when it comes to me, like I said, I'm a gamer, but sadly enough for my kids, I'm a gamer. There's no other video. It's all mine. The kids don't play video games.
Yeah, they already beat me for that one about 3 years ago. I had to get one for them.
My daughter, no doubt. She doesn't play the gaming consoles are mine. So my kids basically, have mostly genuinely lived a life without gaming. Like my son, my stepson, he's 23 years old now. He had the Xbox and stuff when he was younger. He used to play, you know, the Xbox or whatever. But by the time he left high school, he was already doing so many things and activities that the gaming was like his last resort to really doing something for maybe an hour before he went to bed. But I'm the gamer in the house, so you know my daughter, she's you know that's not her thing. So like I said, I can agree with both sides. You don't always have to even introduce the shit into your children's lives. Like you say, you can teach your children to do a lot of other things than gaming. So it depends on what you want to do with your child. But
you know what? I mean, you know what, Dad? I agree with you. Here's my thing, right? And this is just a theory. You know, you could parent your motherfucking if you kid is breaking fucking controllers out of anger when they play the game, probably should stop them from playing the fucking game. If you see they're outside doing some off the wall shit that they weren't doing before, you probably should stop the game. We got to start taking a little bit more fucking responsibility, man, as people, and let alone as parents.
Well, China limited their kids to only playing 3 hours of games. I mean, 3 hours worth of games a week. You know,
like that.
Right. They strict anyway.
China ain't finna fuck up their cultural money, baby. They ain't finna do it. They ain't playing. So I ain't mad at them, man.
Kids play on a whole different level.
Hey, China gonna beat your ass too if you go over than 3 hours. Like,
Facts.
Facts.
And I tell you what, listen, you think China fucking stupid? Bring some Americans over here and put them in front of a chessboard in front of one of them. Bring them a motor. Bring them, you know, something with some something
tangible. Yeah,
and we're not fucking with China. Kill that noise. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's just calm down. I think okay. All right, and don't get me wrong. I love home. I do. Love America. But we have this fucking high horse problem in this place that's ridiculous. I mean, we just do. We tend to think that we can judge the next person. But again, man, and I say this a lot, historically, we ain't got no moral ground to ever stand on in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Period.
We still build.
And if you think we do, then I question your ass. And that's real. And that's real. If you trust the government enough that you would take an experimental shot from them, I question your ass. I ain't worried about the government. I know how they play. So I'm looking at you crazy, my man.
It was Sims didn't even know he had to defend himself. Like I said, we had a whole conversation about that.
It wasn't. There you go. See, that wasn't even a personal shot toward him. But if the shoe
he
put that motherfucker on you.
Yeah, he be defending that shot like a motherfucker though. He do be.
Well, he should defend it. If it's in his damn bloodstream, he should defend it. Shit.
Yeah, he be defending that shot.
You should defend that shit. I ain't mad at you.
I hope Sims took it. I hope Sims ain't dipped off of the shot, talking shit about the shot too. I hope he ain't dipped off of that, man.
Listen, my chick took it. My chick took it, and I be telling her all the time, baby, you my personal experiment. You know, you're a white woman. I want to see what's gonna happen to you. If something happened to you, I know it was an accident. I know they did a chemical problem. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm not guessing at nah, that's negative. I'm gonna take 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C, which is what I've been doing since I got sick. I cut this whole thing down to about 4 days. I still can't smell good, but I can taste again. I had lost that for a minute. My energy is right back to where I'm gonna be working out the next morning. You know, my kids got 4 more days before they go back because I sent them to public school and they came the fuck back with that and then got to my black ass too. So with that said, if there's a whole nother variation, this it's a viral, right? COVID's a viral, right? So if it's a whole nother variation of this viral, then vaccine ain't gonna help you until it mutates again any damn way. Already saying, I call it advertising because that's what they do. They're already saying, hey, it may be possibly another variant that this vaccination won't even work for. So you done took one experimental drug. You got to go get a booster. Damn, you're doing a lot of trusting to be black. That's all I'm saying. If you're black, I get why if you're white, you trust the vaccine. I get that. But if you're black and you know about things like medical experiments with black women, you know about things like Tuskegee, you know about things where they experiment on niggas in America, what the whole fuck? I wouldn't trust it. And that's just me. Well, but I ain't taking your needle, so do what you want.
Me and Don, we kind of stood our ground on it. Like I said, since we had a few conversations with him over the days about it. Like I said, I just honestly, 2 days ago, Monday, actually, I went to get tested for COVID. They sent me my papers, negative, no
good
traces of SARS or COVID, and so
good for you.
And like I said, this has been 2 years. I've been out in public. This shit's almost been 2 years. I've been out in public and enjoyed some of life and ain't had to be, walk outside with a fucking plastic blanket on to survive in this world. I just think that, like you said, people should and that's another thing I was talking about too, Mike. Like my daughter, she has to go back to public school, so I was telling my wife, about trying to get vaccination. It's ways that you can protect yourself. Other than I'm gonna go get a shot in the arm, because we were being honest. I said from the beginning of this conversation that we had weeks ago, I haven't had a flu shot in years, and I'm honest. I wouldn't even take the jump. I never would take it. I never would take a flu shot. I've never get when every time they say it's flu season, go get your shot. It's allergy season. I have no allergies. I don't take flu shots.
We recommend it. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't get that shit. Never.
You recommend these nuts.
And I don't get sick. And I'm not a person. I don't want to be on here bragging on my health and something happens, God forbid. But I live a pretty much healthy life.
Let me ask y'all a quick question. So, and I'm just curious, and I don't mean no harm to nobody who do what they do. Let's say you take the vaccination. Are you then immortal or something? I don't fucking get it. Are you now not gonna die? Or you just not gonna die from this particular thing? Because I don't know.
People still getting that shit. People still getting that shit. With
you still get exposed. You still can be exposed.
Damn, is this immortality y'all motherfuckers are shooting up in you? Because if it's immortality, fuck it, gonna stick me. We'll see what happens.
But like I said, it's basically a preventative. They're trying to use it as preventative measure, but you still catch COVID with the shot, and you still transmit COVID with the shot. It's just you're
still gonna be fighting it with your immune system. Period.
Right.
Period.
And some people, and it's like any other disease in history of man. Some people going to survive it, and some people won't. That's just it. It's just it. That's simple. As simple as that. Some people eat that shit. Some people can't eat it. Hey, Mike, there it is. Hey, you leaving it off after that. Where it's nothing more to be said. Skims, enjoy yourself, bro. In Charleston, Carolina. This is, we got big love and respect for Sam. So we, I don't want nobody say we trying to
no doubt, Chris.
That's our dog. Yeah. That's Sam's is up.
Oh, absolutely. I've always enjoyed arguing with Chris, man. We got two different opinions. No, I didn't. Hey, sometimes don't take it like that. This is why I don't fuck with y'all. When I come and I tell you my opinion, everybody want to get sensitive and shit.
Oh no, we always want to be. Hey, because we be on their ass sometimes.
Hurting their head, hurting their teeth and shit. Yeah, I'm about to say, Dad, I didn't fuck with you a couple.
Sometimes we on there. Sometimes we on there. Sometimes we on there. Sometimes they on me. I mean, it happens. Sometimes we on step. Like,
it's a fucking discussion.
Sometimes you end up on the wrong side of the argument.
You too weak to have a discussion. Absolutely.
But Mike, I also do that because we have people that watch our podcast, so I just try to still give off that vibe that no matter what we this is a fuck your opinion, this is still our fam, and even though we disagree, we still respect each other. So I say that just for the people who watch this, who may not know the type of relationships we have as men. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can have these conversations and still walk away and say that's my dog. We basically expressing how we feel. But is that done? Is that it?
That's it. We done, man. We done like a motherfucker, man.
Hey, thank you all.
Thanks, man. Finally got Mike in to jump in. I've been telling him to jump in for a minute. I've been trying to get him to jump in for the last few weeks, but he finally decided to jump in because I know he like to talk his shit. So
Hey, we always enjoy it. Hey, you know,
Yeah.
Mike, you know, you was on here. We had the whole thing. You know, I was pumped up as soon as I seen you, bro. You know, with us, it's always love, no matter who it is. You know, it's always love.
I like to get all the
Always,
homies
man,
on.
always,
I like to
man.
get all
Yeah.
my little homies on because I know y'all got different views on shit. I love different views. I don't like
I love
motherfuckers
it.
that
That's
just.
what this is
I
about.
don't like
It's
everybody
good.
to be like, yes
It's
sir,
good.
yes sir. I like everybody to be like, fuck that, nigga,
Yeah.
fuck that. Care about that
Yeah,
shit.
God
Care
be
about that
on me
shit.
on this shit because I don't ever comply.
Right.
I don't fucking
Yes. Hey,
comply, man.
Yeah, and
listen,
I don't want nobody to
So,
comply. If I say some shit you don't like, say, hey, let me know. Let me know I'm saying some ignorant shit. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but you know, it's all good, man.
yeah.
Hey, man, thank everybody for joining us. Follow,
That's right. Check us
subscribe.
out. Tell us where we're at, Don. PYO podcast.
PYOPOD everywhere, man. Check us
Facebook,
out.
Instagram. Hey, check out Don on Instagram. What's it? DGN.
DGN Vision, man.
DGN Vision. Check them
Yeah,
out on DGN.
I've been on TikTok, you know, doing a lot of TikTok videos.
Yeah,
So
TikTok,
check it out.
Instagram.
Funny
And
joke.
like I said, if you watch
Hold
our
on, wait a
stories,
minute. Let me imitate Don. Your old lady just came in and her panties is halfway off her ass. Are you good tonight? Are you good tonight? No doubt. No doubt.
All right, man.
oh shit.
Yo, man, y'all take it easy,
Hey,
man.
All right, man.
and thank
Peace,
you,
fellas.
and everybody who
Take
watches the
care, man. Take care,
podcast,
Gotti.
man.
Hey, watch this joint 5 times or share it, stream it, subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We everywhere,
Facebook.
man.
Let them know we got a
Instagram.
Facebook page, man.
And the
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, man. Check us out.
Join us.
We out. Peace.
Go and get your angry